Have you ever flown through the air for over a mile? Well, today I'm taking you on the longest zip line in North America, the Sasquatch. Spanning an incredible 1.2 miles, you'll zip between Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains at speeds ranging anywhere from 60 to 100 miles per hour. Yeah, this is not your average zip line. Now, let's get real. Was I scared? Oh, you bet I was. I was terrified. But stick around and I'll not only share my experience, I'll also give you the top tips for surviving the Sasquatch. And my overall rating, of course. Trust me, you do not want to miss this.
Jesus, I can't look down, I'll tell you that much.
Don't look down.
This will be the hardest part, huh?
All right, later.
1, 2, 3.
So let's kick it off with location and check-in. So first things first, check-in. It all starts in the heart of the Whistler Village, where you sign your waiver, you weigh in, don't worry, no one else sees your weight except for the staff, and make sure you're all set for the ride of your life. Important note here, anything loose, ? Nope. Hoods, earrings, sunglasses with no strap, ditch them because you will regret it. Trust me, they'll remind you. They put everything in a box, so just put everything in the box. Don't take anything loose with you. Next up, they harness you up based on your height and weight. Safety first, right? Let's hope so. The crew makes sure every strap is tighter than your jeans after Thanksgiving dinner, and then you're handed this heavy metal guide to carry with you. Pro tip here, keep your hands away from the cable or the metal guide unless you want to bring home some battle scars. They remind you at the very top too when they strap you into the actual zip line. But carrying that giant metal guide is a bit of a pain all the way up the mountain and all the way down. Oh, and get ready to carry that metal guide for a bit before you actually get to zip. Fun times. Not only on the gondola, but also in a van. So let's talk about the ride up. So the gondola ride up to the launch point is a moment to really soak it all in. There's gorgeous views, fresh mountain air, and I mean really fresh, like the air was amazing up there. And did I mention we saw a black bear? Yep, spotted one on the slopes from the gondola. So as the excitement was building, but once you're off the gondola, you're taken in a van to the final launch point. So gondola is amazing, gets a little warm, make sure you pop those windows open, and then you're into a van, strapped in with all of your gear on, and you have to fasten your seatbelt and carry the giant metal guide. So pro tip, the van ride, not super comfortable, especially with all the gear, but hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? So let's talk about the Sasquatch Zipline experience. So this is where things got really real. You step out onto these little small metal stairs that you feel like they lead to nowhere because they technically lead to nowhere. The moment I stepped out, my brain was screaming, my legs were trembling, I instantly went to jelly, and my mind was like, what are you about to do? It was quite terrifying because I'm not good with heights either. So my wife and I got to go together because they have a side-by-side zip lines, which was pretty amazing. We decided to go first so we wouldn't psych ourselves out watching other people scream down the mountain. The guide zips ahead to help break your arrival on the other side with a guy that's already down there. So when I saw how fast he went, instant panic ensued. So the worst part is definitely stepping off that platform into what feels like endless air. Because like I said, as you will see in the clip, it is just a metal steps to nowhere and you're like, what am I gonna do? Once you're in the air though, the view is insane. You're flying over 1.2 miles and the speed just takes your breath away. So you could be going anywhere from on an average of 60, 64 miles an hour, and they said somebody got up to like 110. It is a wild mix of adrenaline and pure awe, and you're trying to take it all in, in less than 2.5 minutes. So I actually started spinning backwards because of the aerodynamics of your body, which they tell you beforehand, which also made me lose my sunglasses because I did have the strap on, but the wind started catching the corner of my sunglasses, so I wouldn't take your sunglasses. Use your hands to guide yourself, so they say you can use your hands on the side if you're feeling brave, but I kind of just let the wind take me and I stayed backwards and until I got to the very end, but they say you can use body parts to turn yourself around. I wasn't that agile, nor was I that ready to try something crazy. The landing comes out of nowhere. The brakes definitely catch you off guard. You go from flying to suddenly slowing down, and boom, the crew is there to unhook you and guide you off the actual zip line and onto a ladder. So once you're at the bottom, watching everyone else land after you, yeah, it's pretty entertaining too. That was a really good time watching people zip in and hit the brake.
This is it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the big one?
This is the big one.
All right.
Hey,
Oh my.
Oh,
like, I
felt
more confident to like.
Stop that evil laugh.
Holy fuck, I love that.
We'll see y'all on the other side, I guess.
Still in one piece.
Jesus, I can't look down, I'll tell you that much.
Don't look down.
This will be the hardest part, huh?
All right, later.
1, 2, 3, go. Holy sheep!
How's that, man?
That was incredible.
Gonna spin you around
Yeah, you're good.
and get busted on that ladder.
Okay,
And take another step up, please.
got it.
So it turns out I like spin.
That first drop is incredible.
I couldn't. I was backwards the
head
whole
down.
time.
Yep.
So I was trying to.
Oh, you can head down.
Okay, thank you.
Raise. You just grab this guy back.
Yep.
And if you just want to head down these stairs.
Okay, thank you so much. I was holding my glasses on the whole time.
So would I recommend the Sasquatch? Absolutely. It's the kind of thing you're nervous about beforehand, but thrilled to have it done afterwards for sure. You just feel like yelling and screaming. The views, the adrenaline, and just that sheer sense of accomplishment are pretty unbeatable. It was incredible. So I'd give this Sasquatch experience a solid 4.8 out of 5 stars. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking for an epic adventure, this zip line should be on your bucket list for sure. The reason I docked it 0.2 is really because you spend about an hour and a half going up and down and for the whole trip, and 2.5 of those minutes is actually ziplining. So it's a lot just to get up and down, but I get it. So if you have any questions about the Sasquatch or ziplining in Whistler, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other Whistler and Canada, or my Whistler/Canada playlist for more content like this. We will catch you on the next one.